Okay, I'm back in my craft room, and I didn't film me tidying up all the crap that was on my desk that I showed you in the last video, because I ended up doing it in little short bursts between doing other things, and only used like a couple of minutes at a time, and it would take more effort and time to film that than it would to actually do the job. So I just tidied up because I'm trying to reorganize my space. I've already moved this box from here. I'm trying to move my packaging stuff. Oh, I don't know. I feel like this is like a big wall of boxes, and although it looks less cluttered than all this, I feel like it would be better to break up some of the clutter. I am one of these people who like to be micro-organized, and I constantly battle with all this clutter, visual clutter. I like to be organized and have less clutter, but this room does not afford me to have less clutter. So every so often I get it into my head that I want to change things and somehow make it visually calmer. It never works because I move stuff and realise it's not practical. Like having all my packaging up here for orders was not practical. Having it here beside the boxes, I don't know if that's going to work. This area annoys me. I realise that it's not working. So today I'm going to try and organise this space, because it's bugging my happiness. It's now Saturday. Saturday, Sunday are my non-writing days, so I can dedicate an entire day to somehow bringing some calm to this space. I've moved some of my finished items up here for now. Not all of these are listed on my Etsy yet. I've got a lot still to list. It really annoys me not having the outside space done yet, because a lot of this stuff, like that table, the easel, the paint cart, will be going outside. So this space would be clear, and that's going to make a massive difference to this room. Plus this rug is getting changed. Today, I think it should be arriving. I'm in a dressing gown, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Anyway, this is getting changed today. This one's going to get shampooed and stuck out in the workshop. But as you can see, my doormat is black and this one's like a brownie grey. So I've got a black one coming to match that. And this one's going to the workshop, which has a grey floor. But don't worry, I'll be shampooing it. I was planning on making some more stuff today, but I'm going to go jump in a shower, throw on some comfy clothes, and start trying to figure this out. I realise as I'm doing this and I'm going through things that I have a nasty habit of hanging things up instead of putting them away. And so I've got like a collection of just stuff randomly everywhere that, like, there's another one that at some point I've either been working on and not known what to do with, or meant to do something with later. Like this, I was going to take it apart and redo it. This was something I made forever ago, and I was going to put it up on my Etsy, and then it just kind of got left there. So these are things I also need to deal with. I also have a little bit of a spray paint addiction. I've got this whole box here, and I've got a storage box outside that with a lot of spray paint, so I need to be really harsh and get rid of the ones that have like no paint left in them, or just like a dribble of paint. This is gonna be a long day. I might actually turn the camera off and come back to you when I'm doing something more creative, so you're not just watching me rip apart my craft room. I'll maybe come back when it's like more progress. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I've kind of deviated from the plan a little bit. I have a really rough shelf that was in there that I made just quick with wood last summer that was unfinished. So I took it outside. I used my blowtorch and my sander, smoothed it all up, staining it. It's going to go back, so that's going to be one job that I should have done last summer. I'm going to sort that area first. I've got lentil soup on the go. It's a cold day. I'm gonna get this done. So I've chucked on a pot of lentil soup, you know, a Scottish staple. And I'm going to try and figure this out as I go. Okay, my shelf is back in now that it is sanded, stained, sealed, dried. So I can put all this back. And it's making it look a whole lot better already. But I'm making a humongous mess. Also, I've been organising this back into the right colour drawers because they were all messed up. Okay, I ended up not filming tidying up and reorganising because it was mostly me standing staring at shelves for ages, moving stuff, making a mess, moving them back, moving them again. And it took longer than I thought. And I didn't actually move that much in the end. So I've got my packaging now here. This is everything when I get an order. It's all here. And boxes here, tape, everything, one shop. Over there are now my stamps. I've cleared all this up. These need to get photographed. I haven't really changed anything over here. Obviously this now has one of the boxes from over there, which I realised has lost its, what was I saying? I had to like start again there. Oh yeah, these are to get photographed probably tomorrow, along with a few things that are over here. My new rug's coming in a day or two, so that'll get replaced. I'm trying to think what else I did today. I feel like I did loads, but oh yeah, of course I did the shelves. I took that all out and I sanded it and I waxed it, got that all nice and neat. I went through some of the stuff that was here. I switched these boxes around so they go from big, medium to small instead of the mess they were in. It is a bit better. And then on this side I just tidied up my desk. Just sort of put stuff away. There wasn't that much mess over here. Emptied my bin, hoovered the floor, even though the rug is kind of disgusting. But yeah, I feel like it's tidier, even though not that much changed. Also cleared everything away that was back here. So this is all tidy. These have to go upstairs. These are earrings that I put resin on. But it's looking better. Like this is the craft room right now. I need to change out my curtains. These were my summer curtains. I need to bring my winter ones back down, which are just dark, like this teal colour, but a bit darker. I need to bring them down because they cover my whole window, so that when it gets cold I can like keep the heat in, whereas these summer ones do not. They only go so far. So I need to bring them down. I think they're under my bed, and that means I also need to maybe change these too, make new covers, because I made those to match those. But yeah, that is all the tidying done. So tomorrow, which is Sunday, I can actually get something crafty done. And I even tidied up my kitchen while I was at it. So the kitchen, apart from the lentil soup, and that is some naan breads for tomorrow that defrosting, kitchen's looking tidier. This is my very cottagecore kitchen, which is right next to my craft room. Time to change my curtains, and I only put these up the other day and I've already managed to get wood stain on them. I don't know how. It's not like I was staining wood over here. I'm going to have to wash them and hopefully it comes out. But I'm going to get up. I'm going to change my curtains for my winter ones. I can't believe I killed my plant. I just touched it with my shoulder or my arm and it must have been dying already, although it looks pretty healthy. I wonder if I could just replant it. Just cut the stem up and stick it back in the pot. There, I just stuck it back. This is Chico. Chico's resting. Chico's always resting. She got a dislocated knee for a couple of days. He went to the vet, he got it put back in. But he is still resting his leg, aren't you, puppy? He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. Chico's the best chihuahua in the world. But he's a little diva who barks at everyone. So I'm setting up to finish a YouTube video that I was filming for Globland using some of their silicone stamps. So I'm going to take a little break from doing the vlog right now because I'm going to get this done. But it will be on my channel probably before this vlog anyway. Okay, I've left this resin curing for the video I'm making. I just want to show you a little pouch I made last night. I made this really cute little pouch and I'm going to open it. The interior is so cute too. It's like orange fern. And after I made it, I realised I should have added some loops on the edge and like put a little handle to like hold it. It's just a cute little sized pouch. I don't know if I'm going to put this one on my Etsy. I just made it for fun and without any real purpose. But I really like how it turned out and I like the contrast in fabric. I don't know, I might add some nice things to the pouch and sell it as a set. Maybe some little travel bottles or something, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe some, I don't know, like a traveling emergency anti-de-stress kit, like a candle and some nice smelling oils and something like that. Okay, scenery change, hence why it's so freaking dark. Okay, I'm in my bedroom. I need to take some pictures today and I'm trying to decide on some props to take downstairs that I might use in the pictures. I should probably show you my little collection. This is where I keep most of things that I like that I've upcycled, such as this. There's one that I did forever ago. This one. Did that forever ago. Try to think what else on here that I've actually made. Oh, I made this wand. This is actually still on my Etsy. I used to have a few wands on there, but they all sold apart from this one, probably because this was my most expensive one. I really need to get some more made. I get the wood. For there's real wood under here, it's not just all clay. I get the wood from Karen Papal, which is a druid burial ground near where I live, where there's a forest nearby, so it is considered a sort of semi-sacred area by pagans, but it's also constantly covered in fallen branches that get cleared away by the forestry, so it's okay to go and take branches when they fall down, dry them and make wands with them, because they just get raked up and sent to compost anyway. So yeah, if you buy a wand from me, the source of the wood is always a druid burial ground. So that, well, a Scottish druid burial ground. And if you go on to Google and look up Karen Papal, you can look it up for yourself. It is a very big hill with a burial mound on top, and you can actually go inside the burial ground and look at where they once buried the very sacred druid. So yeah, I'm trying to say what props I want to take. Look, it goes all the way to the bottom. Should I want some candles? Maybe some candles, no. I've got a lot of goblets. I actually need to go through them and decide which ones I'm keeping. I got two more recently on a thrift find, this pair here. I did intend to put them on my Etsy and sell them once I cleaned them up and repaired them, because they needed the liner replaced. I also replaced the what do you call that? Not the insert, but the inlay. I put some inlay in the carvings to make it stand out, and they've all been polished, but now I really like them, so I don't know whether to keep them or not. I also have my flat goblets that are really shallow. I don't know. It's very hard to part with these things, so I don't know what kind of props do I want to take. I'm going to be doing I'll take a toadstool for a start. Toadstool. I wonder if I want my silver plate. I've got a silver platter over here, Also this, I wonder if I want to take pictures on the platter today. Or, I really need to clean that slate. What's over here? I've got this platter. No, I don't really feel silver vibe today. It's mostly the jewellery that I'm going to be taking pictures of. So I'm thinking maybe a hessian with some toadstools, some green. I need something green, greenery. I'm not sure. Or maybe I could take my pumpkin. Although Halloween's just passed. So I don't think. I've got another toadstool down there. Or I've got this. I could lay the no. I want some soft. Maybe I'll go down and see what fabrics I have and lay a table with just a toadstool, some hessian, some green fabric, and then the jewellery. Oh, maybe some candles. I do want a candle. Do I want this one? Nope. I feel like I want something small. A small like tea candle. So let's see what's in the tea candle drawer. This is where I keep my candles. We have many of them. Oh, we've got green. Right, we'll go with green. We've got green. I make spell candles, so I always have a supply of random tea candles. So, now that I have done some things that I needed to get done, I've got some washing on, I need to eat dinner soon, but it's Sunday, so I try to take it easier on a Sunday because I don't really have a day off during the week. I work Monday to Friday as an author, and then Saturday and Sunday I have to catch up with all those things that, like, you know, housework and stuff. So I've put away my shopping, I've put the washing on that needs to be done for through the week. I've tidied up a bit, run the hoover around, changed my curtains in my craft room, and now I'm going to just do some painting. So I'm just going to probably zoom in my camera and let you watch me paint one of these. These are earrings. This is a brooch. These are going to be earrings. That's polymer clay that I was in the middle of painting. And these are earrings that are mostly done but just need the edges done. And this is a bit flimsy, so I'm trying to decide how I'm going to use this. I really love working with wood and doing illustrated like products with wood. I've got quite a well, I don't actually have a lot on my Etsy right now. I used to have a lot on my Etsy, but my wood stuff is one of the things that sells really fast whenever I do any in-person events. And usually sells out really fast, so there's not that much on my Etsy. And this is a salvage trinket box which I'm going to clean up. As you can see, it's a pill box. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to inlay some felt. I might change the colour because it's not in the best shape, and then I'm going to paint a design in and resin it and stick this on my Etsy. Okay, it's now Monday. I've just got up, and because Monday to Friday is my author days, I'm going to wrap up this vlog and make this the end of this studio vlog. I'm just going to show you some of the things I finished up last night, though. I ended up turning off the camera and not filming anymore because I wanted to relax while painting. I've got this completed. This is how this turned out. It's now a brooch. This will be going on my Etsy soon. The fox earrings still have to be obviously stuck, beaded. Why does this never focus close? Maybe it'll focus better on the white. These still need to get the beads and the earring hooks, but they'll soon be on my Etsy. I also got these earrings finished. So as you can see, with the black, they look so much more polished and done. I wanted to show you these two. This is something else I do. These are vintage jewellery that I repair and sometimes restore, sometimes revamp. So this one came and half its crystals were missing. It was filthy. Its gold was all chipped. So I took out all the crystals, I glued in new ones, and then used the little metal claws to secure them in again. I cleaned the whole thing. I touched up the gold paint, and now it's been sealed. So this is what I would call a vintage repair. This one was similar. This one was just silver, had lost a few of its crystals, had no crystals in the middle anymore either. So I filled in the missing ones. I added some colour to the silver. You can barely see it on camera, but it's got a green background. Sorry, I'm sneezing. It's got a green hue to it when you see it in person because I filled in the background and then cleaned it all off the surface. I added some green crystals to it, and it is really pretty in person if you saw this. So this is another vintage repair. This one had no colour at all. This was just a silver brooch with drilled out holes for the pattern. It had no crystals, so I coloured this one. I added UV resin to make them look sort of less like holes, and then in some places I added crystals. Why is nothing focusing today? It really bugs me that nothing is focusing up close. Maybe if we do it, yeah, that's better. Do it this way. So yeah, as you can see, I added some crystals and some UV resin, and this has been sealed too. And what else have we got? We've got these two. These were just plain little brooches. This one doesn't actually show up very well on camera. It's blue with like a really glowy green beetle in it. And then this one was a really ugly brooch. And now it is a pillow brooch filled with insects. And this was another vintage repair. So these will all, oops, oh, and one more. There's this one, which was more on the gothic side. It was blue, and I've made it black. And just cleaned up all the silverware, which was a little bit tarnished and rusty. And it's cute. So these will all be going on my Etsy. I'm thinking of a category called vintage repairs. I started listing my earrings last night too. I've still got more photographs to take. And I'm doing a video right now for my channel, a crafty one. But I'm going to get these finished. I'm going to get them boxed up. I'm really pleased with how the sun turned out. I think he's such a cute little brooch. Much better than I expected him to turn out. I've not done the thistles or the Highland cow or the other ones yet. I kind of focused on the foxes. I wonder if I can get a clearer shot of the foxes. There we go. I focused on the foxes and I want to get them up as earrings. I just think they're super adorable. They're going to be big earrings, really, statement pieces, but I think they are super cute. And then on the back is just my star charm for the earrings. And look, they kind of remind me of like a boy and a girl for some reason. I feel like one's got a more feminine look and one's more masculine, so they're a couple. They're not twins, they're a couple, okay? They're love foxes. Okay, so I've got a lot of work to do today. I've got a chapter to write from the book that is in the process of being finished. I've got a house to clean up because it is Monday and everyone's away to work and school.